wait to see some of the answers on Quiz Jockey. But what is the name of this painting? Number 4, name the brand from the logo. So name. Number 5, who is this? So who is this for number 5? Number 6, name the car brand from this logo. So name the car brand from this logo. Question 7, who is this? Should point out, if you are playing for the first time, we put the picture slides and the questions up on social media. So they go up onto Twitter and Instagram in the break. If you search for hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on either of those social media platforms. So we take a break after 30 questions. So you've got more time in the break. Probably should have said that a bit earlier. But yeah, number 7, who is this? So yeah, they're all up on social media if you need them in the break, if you want a bit more time with them. My little munchkin's still awake. Number 8, name the landmark pictured here. So name the landmark pictured here. Number 9, name the cartoon character. So name the cartoon character for number 9. And number 10, who is this? So who is this for number 10? So, entertainment then. This is TV, music, and film all across the decades. There should be something in here for everyone. But I can't remember which way around I've done them. So, right, question number 1. Which rocker recently released the single One More Time? There's going to be so many people who say, you can't call this person a rocker. Yeah, you can. So which rocker recently released the single One More Time? Question number 2. What was the name of the spin-off sequel to Finding Nemo? So what was the name of the spin-off sequel to Finding Nemo? Number 3, Milo, Jake, Bella, and Fizz were characters in which children's TV show? Milo. So, that's my really poor impression of them. Milo, Jake, Bella, and Fizz were characters in which children's TV show? Question 4. The Queen hit Bohemian Rhapsody has been re-released many times, but how many times has it hit number 1 on the UK singles chart in total? So the Queen hit Bohemian Rhapsody has been re-released, and this is just by the band, by the way. The Queen hit Bohemian Rhapsody has been re-released many times by Queen. How many times has it hit number 1 on the UK singles chart? 0, 1, or 2? So 0 once or twice. Question 5. Kevin Costner directed, produced, and starred in which 1990 Western film? Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. So, Kevin Costner directed, produced, and starred in which 1990 Western film? Someone's just sent me a message. I may have to check one of the answers, but I will come back to you on it. Number 6. Zygons, Weeping Angels, and Cybermen are enemies in which TV show? So Zygons, Weeping Angels, and Cybermen are enemies in which TV show? Question 7. Which singer had hits with These Boots Are Made for Walking, You Only Live Twice, and Shot You Down? So which singer had hits with These Boots Are Made for Walking, You Only Live Twice, and Shot You Down? Question number 8. Who played King George VI start again. Who played King George VI in the 2010 film The King's Speech? So who played King George VI in the 2010 film The King's Speech? Question number 9. All episode titles of the TV show Friends start with which 2 words? So all episode titles of the TV show Friends start with which 2 words? And your final question for entertainment, question number 10. Complete the name of the Bay City Rollers hit Bye Bye What? Audio round 2 weeks today. Just a little heads up. Round 3, we've been rotating them through the standard sort of pub quiz style rounds that you normally expect, you know, things like science and nature, geography. And someone pointed out to me on Twitter a couple of weeks ago that I keep dollying around history and not really doing a proper history round. So here you go. Be careful what you wish for. No, it shouldn't be too bad, to be fair. But yeah, history is for round 3. Here we go. Number 1, the failed gunpowder plot attempt. Start again. The failed gunpowder plot attempt was in which year? Was it 1505, 1605, or 1705? On the wrong screen. There we go. Question number 2. What was the name of the... what is wrong with my speech tonight? What was the name of Queen Elizabeth II's yacht that was decommissioned in 1997? So what was the name of Queen Elizabeth II's yacht decommissioned in 1997? Question 3. Which explorer is said to be the first to visit both the North and South Poles on the surface and cross Antarctica by foot? So when which this is what I get for looking at Game of Thrones earlier. Which explorer is said to be the first to visit both the North and South Poles on the surface and cross Antarctica by foot? Number 4. Which of Henry VIII's wives died? I really probably should have worded that better. You know what I mean. Whilst married to Henry VIII. Which of Henry VIII's wives died? I know someone's going to go, they all died. Or did they? Question 5. The Battle of Bosworth brought an end to which war? So the Battle of Bosworth brought an end to which war? Question 6. In which year was the Battle of Waterloo? Was it 1615, 1715, or 1815? So in which year was the Battle of Waterloo? 1615, 1715, or 1815? Question 7. Which king was defeated at the Battle of Hastings? Which king was defeated at the Battle of Hastings? Question 8. Joan of Arc was nicknamed the Maid of where? So Joan of Arc was nicknamed the Maid of where? Question number 9. Samuel Pepys wrote about his life in which century? Was it the 16th century, the 17th, or the 18th? So Samuel Pepys wrote about his life in which century? The 16th, the 17th, or the 18th? And breathe a huge sigh of relief. Number 10, for those of you who don't like history, in which country did the charge of the Light Brigade take place? So in which country did the charge of the Light Brigade take place? Oh, my leg's gone dead. There we go. Right. That is your first 30 questions of the sea. There. The answers then to the first 30 questions. Now that we've got the notices out of the way. Here we go. So, question question number 1, name the organization. It is WWF. I will point out there is going to be a question and there is going to be an answer that comes on screen. Having looked at social media in the break and having Beck sending me loads and loads of stuff as well that she's seen, and the quiz jockey graders who have tipped me off about it, you're not going to agree with the answer, but I'm just going to give you points. Number 2, name the country. It is Australia. Number 3, what is the name of this painting? It is The Son of Man is the official name of the painting. It is not Apple McAppleface. The Son of Man. Number 4, name the brand. It is Lacoste. Number 5, who is this? It is Peter Capaldi. Number 6, name the car brand. It's BMW. Number 7, who is this? That is Natalie Portman. The woman John fancies. Number 8, name the landmark. That is the Space Needle. Number 9, name the cartoon character. That is Sylvester. It's a pretty cat. And number 10, who is this? Monica Lewinsky. Started watching that. If you've not, it's on iPlayer. Absolutely brilliant. Impeachment, American Crime Stories. I started watching that the other night. Oh, it is brilliant. Changed my whole sort of... I mean, I knew some of it. I'd read some of it and what was in the press and what have you. But yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. Entertainment then, number 1. Which rocker recently released a single one more time? It was Rod Stewart himself. Number 2, what was the name of the spin-off sequel to Finding Nemo? It was Finding Dory. Number 3, Milo, Jake, Bella and Fizz were characters in which children's TV show? It's The Tweenies. Hey, hey, are you ready to play? I'll play with the Tweenies. The Queen hit Bohemian Rhapsody has been re-released many times, but how many times has it hit number 1 on the UK singles chart? It is twice. Thank you to Colin, who confused me for a minute, but then clarified it. He said it's the only song to be number 1 in four different years. It was Christmas number 1 in 1975, and it carried over into 76, and then 91 and carried over again into 92. But confused me for a minute, because I was like, oh, I think I've got this wrong. But yeah, 2 is the answer. Number 5, Kevin Costner directed, produced and starred in which 1990 Western film? It was Dances with Wolves. Number 6, Zygons, Weeping Angels and Cybermen are enemies in which TV show? It's Doctor Who. I still won't walk past stone statues without staring at them. Number 7, which singer had hits with These Boots Are Made for Walking, You Only Live Twice and Shot You Down? It was Nancy Sinatra. Number 8, who played King George VI in the 2010 film The King's Speech? It was Colin Firth. Number 9, all episode titles of the TV show Friends start with which 2 words? It's The One. So you had like the one with the blackout, the one where no one's ready. That's all I can remember off the top of my head. Number 10, complete the name of the Bay City Rollers hit. It was Bye Bye Baby. Bye bye baby, baby do. Anyway, right, here we go. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Right, history. Number 1, the failed gunpowder plot attempt was in which year? It was 1605. Oh, it's going to freeze on me at the wrong moment. There we go. Number 2, what was the name of Queen Elizabeth II's yacht that was decommissioned in 1997? It was the Royal Yacht Britannia. Number 3, which explorer is said to be the first to visit both the North and South Poles on surface and cross Antarctica by foot? It's Sir Ranulph Fiennes. I didn't know that till I was looking for a question to do with him, and that fact came up. Number 4, right, here we go. Which of Henry VIII's wives died? Now, the answer that I was looking for was Jane Seymour. Divorced, beheaded, died. Jane Seymour. You guys are trying to be far too clever and overthinking and thinking it was going to be a trick question. So a lot of you on Quiz Jockey have put down all of them. A lot of you on social media said, I'm sure they're all dead. So Jane Seymour was what I was looking for. However, if you've put all of them died, if you've put all of them are dead, if you've put, well, 2 of them were beheaded, so they died as well, give yourselves a point. All right, I'm not, as much as the Quizmaster is always right, and I can sit here and be stubborn and go, Jane Seymour, I'm not going to. So that's why 100% of the team's got it right on Quiz Jockey, because I just told the graders just to mark it right. Number 5, the Battle of Bosworth brought an end to which war? It was the War of the Roses. Number 6, in which year was the Battle of Waterloo? It was 1815. Number 7, which king was defeated at the Battle of Hastings? It was it was King Harold. Oh, well played, Kristen and Frisky. Number 8, Joan of Arc was nicknamed the Maid of where? It was Orleans. Number 9, Samuel Pepys wrote about his life in which century? It was the 17th century. And in which country did the charge of the Light Brigade take place? It was in the Ukraine. Please say Jane Seymour. Right, oh, it's all catastrophically going wrong, and I've still got another quiz to record after this. Oh no, I haven't actually. Sorry, review your scores. Yeah, how have you got on so far this evening? It's all falling apart at the seams. It's all going wrong. How have you got on so far? Let us know across social media, #Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Let us know how you're getting on so far. all gone wrong. Yeah, and I was going to say I've got another quiz to record after this, but I haven't. I've already pre-recorded Saturday's quiz. Let us know when you think you've got the connection. Don't tell us the connection. Just let us know when you've got the connection, because it does help. Here we go. Number 1. So, people fleeing a country due to conflict or persecution are known as what? So, people fleeing a country due to conflict or persecution are known as what? Oh, that's my belly rumbling. Number 2, what was the name of the drummer in the fictional Muppets band Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem? So what was the name of the drummer in the fictional Muppets band Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem? Question 3, what word can go after bouncing, bunker, cluster, and pipe? I love the fact a lot of you have a go at it after question 1 and go, got the connection. But yeah, what word can go after bouncing, bunker, cluster, and pipe? Yeah. Number 4, what is the surname of the fairy tale writer Hans Christian what? So what is the surname of the fairy tale writer Hans Christian what? Question 5. A destructive wave of highly compressed air spreading outwards after an explosion is known as a what? Remember, it's got to fit with the connection. It's got to fit with the connection. So, a destructive wave of highly compressed air spreading outwards after an explosion is known as what? I can't believe so many of you got it on that question. Question 6. A person who doesn't have a home is described as what? So a person who doesn't have a home is described as what? Question 7. What kind of transport device is a route master? So what kind of transport device is a route master? Question number 8. Radioactive particles carried into the atmosphere after a nuclear explosions are called what? So radioactive particles carried into the atmosphere after nuclear explosions are called what? I thought this was quite clever for tonight. And loads of you have got it already. Not mad at myself, I'm just disappointed. Question 9. A serious, unexpected, and often dangerous situation requiring... A serious, unexpected, and often dangerous situation requiring immediate action is a what? These questions always look really, really good written down until you have to read them. So a serious, unexpected, and often dangerous situation requiring immediate action is a what? As always, question 10. What links them all together? What links them all together? So general knowledge then, 10 random questions. If you are new around here, this is what we call general knowledge. It's general knowledge around these parts. Starting with this, number 1. Ikebana. I knew I was going to struggle with pronouncing this. Ikebana is the Japanese art of what? So Ikebana is the Japanese art of what? Number 2, how many sides are there on a hexagon? So how many sides are there on a hexagon? Train. Okay. Number 3, what was JFK's middle name? So what was JFK's middle name? Question 4, what is Firefox? Is it a web browser? Is it Canadian firefighters? Or is it a rogue comment? What is Firefox? Is it a web browser? Is it Canadian firefighters? Or is it a rogue comet? What a 3-hour endurance race to do tomorrow. This is not going to go well, is it? Question number 5. Which coin was introduced into Great British Pound circulation in 1982? This question was longer and then I realised I made it too easy. So, which coin was introduced into GBP circulation in 1982? Number 6, Donald Dewar. Start again. Donald Dewar was the inaugural First Minister of which British nation in 1999? So Donald Dewar was the inaugural First Minister of which British nation in 1999? Number 7, noctiphobia is the fear of what? So noctiphobia is the fear of what? Am I giving away answers again and not even realised? Oops. Number 8, in the nursery rhyme, Jack be nimble, what does Jack jump over? So in the nursery rhyme, Jack be nimble, what does Jack jump over? Question 9, Harrods carrier bags were once sought after, but what colour were they traditionally? I've only put what colour are they traditionally because I couldn't verify what the colour they are now. But Harrods carrier bags were once sought after, but what colour were they traditionally? And finally, question number 10. What is the name of Tesco's reward card scheme? So what is the name of Tesco's reward card scheme? So that is it. That is all of your 50 questions. We'll give the answer. Sure. I should be able to find it. All right, here's your answers. Question number 1. People fleeing a country due to conflict or persecution are known as what? It's refugee. Number 2, what was the name of the drummer in the fictional Muppets band Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem? It was Animal. Number 3, what word can go after bouncing, bunker, cluster, and pipe? It is bomb. Oh, I did change. Number 4, what is the surname of the fairy tale writer Hans Christian? It was Andersen. Number 5, a destructive wave of highly compressed air spreading outwards after an explosion is known as what? It is a blast. Number 6, a person who doesn't a person who doesn't have a home is described as what? It is homeless. Number 7, what kind of transport device is a route master? It is bus. Number 8, radioactive particles carried into the atmosphere after a nuclear explosion is called what? It is fallout. Number 9, a serious, unexpected, and often dangerous situation requiring immediate action is a what? It is emergency. What links them all together? Oh, Mr. Jackson. What links them all together? They are types of shelter. Things like homeless shelter, bus shelter, refugee shelter, Anderson shelter. That's the one that surprised me, because I know Anderson shelter because I grew up with one that was concreted in the garden where we grew up in. So yeah, I didn't realise many people knew that, but there we go. Your general knowledge then. Number 1, ikebana is the Japanese art of flower arranging. Number 2, how many sides are there on a hexagon? It is 6. Number 3, what was JFK's middle name? It was Fitzgerald. I'm really surprised. I thought somebody on Quiz Jockey would have just put F, to be fair. Number 4, what is Firefox? It is a web browser. Number 5, which coin was introduced into the Great British Pounds circulation in 1982? It was the 20p piece. It was to bridge the gap between the 10p and the 50p. Number 6, Donald Dewar was the inaugural First Minister of which British nation in 1999? It's Scotland. Number 7, noctophobia is the fear of the night. Number 8, in the nursery rhyme, Jack be nimble, what does Jack jump over? It's the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Number 9, Harrods carrier bags were once sought after, but what colour were they traditionally? Green. And finally, number 10, what is the name of Tesco's reward card scheme? It is Club Card. So, if you're playing with pen and paper, tot your scores up right now. Quiz Jockey, if you're playing on there, your scores should be on screen now. So I've got a tiebreaker for you. Now, remember, they're not going to be on screen for long to stop people going, oh, I'm not allowed to say those words anymore because I set everybody's off. Your tiebreaker is this. He says, hello. There we go. The longest ever televised putt in golf was set by Michael Phelps in 2016. But how many feet was it? Originally, Terry, longest ever putt